Okay mga kamads, mga kaibigan, welcome back to another content. And for this video, pag-uusapan natin itong si Krishna Sahai. Krishna Sahai is an international YouTuber with 3.43 million followers sa YouTube niya pa lang. So dito, meron siyang characterization sa INC. Pakinggan na natin.
This church behind me is secretly a cult by the name of Iglesia Ni Cristo, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna come here and infiltrate it to see what's actually going on. I'm okay. Alright, first.
Okay, so ako muna. Is the INC a cult? The short answer is no, it's not a cult. Why? Because legally speaking, meron silang proper documentation to be a religion dito sa ating bansa. And marami na silang branches across the country and across the world. So it is very unfair to characterize a religion that is legally functioning in this country as not a cult to be one, di ba? Unfair 'yon sa kanila. Okay, I am speaking in the perspective of someone who is a former INC and is not practicing as well. Hindi pa kasi ako tinitiwalag eh. I have not been excommunicated insofar as I know. But to be fair sa mga kapatid natin, hindi siya kulto. Okay, it is a very unfair characterization doon. Yes, we can joke about it. Kunyari yung mga sa stand-up comedian, di ba, lagi nilang gino-joke ang INC. But it is in the context of a joke. It is in the context of a stand-up. But this is in a context of a YouTube video that is trying to characterize the INC, which I believe is unfair. Okay, he has the right to say it. Of course, someone also has the right to counteract it, di ba? And I mean, I'm not practicing INC, but medyo unfair kasi yung characterization niya. And then let's move on to here. Pakinggan natin.
First of all, why do they have a section for leaders? Only cults have leaders. And then next up was
well, that's also an unfair characterization. Why? Because the Catholic Church also has a leader, si Pope Francis. Get well soon, Pope Francis. Alam ko magaling na si Pope Francis eh. Pero it is not rare for a religion to have a leader or a figurehead na tinatawag nila, right? Si yung ministry ni Kibuloy meron, El Shaddai meron. Ano pa ba? I bet may mga Muslim leaders din, Muslim religious leaders na meron dyan. I'm not so familiar. But I'm just saying na hindi siya rare, hindi siya special yung ganung position. Tuloy na natin.
A huge Reddit thread about a bunch of ex-members talking about how they've been forced to do things and that they were told if they ever did anything even slightly off that they'd get exiled from the cult, as well as
I will confirm that the INC is very stricter with the rules, but I will not confirm the other rumors na nandun. Okay? Kasi meron doon mga, in my opinion, doon sa Reddit na yun, medyo illegal na. I believe that the INC is not doing anything illegal or asking any members to do anything illegal. Well, you could like argue about the political block voting, yung block voting nila, di ba? Meron silang ganon. Block voting nila. But this is, pwede namang hindi kayo sumunod doon. Magagalit lang sa inyo siguro yung mga ministry nyo. Pero hindi, not necessarily na kailangan yung sundin yon. Suggestion lang yun. If I remember it correctly. Pero yung mga ganun kasi sa Reddit, medyo extreme siya. So, I guess the best way to have journalistic integrity sa mga ganito is to actually ask the members who did not leave the church, right? Of course, yung mga umalis, merong something na negative na sasabihin dun sa church. But dun sa mga naman nagstay, ay syempre, positibo yung sasabihin nila. So, alam mo yun, i-balance natin dapat. Ito kasing YouTube video na to, hindi siya balance. So, yun lang yung gusto kong sabihin doon. And mag-move on na tayo. Banda rito.
I would have wasted all this time in planning. Yes. As you can tell from my friend's face, it felt like we had just hit the most devious lick of the
Okay, so dito kasi, pinakita nila yung pagsamba. So, dito sa part na to, ang ginawa niya, in-infiltrate niya yung pagsamba. ng mga kapatid natin. So, nung in-infiltrate niya, kinunan niya, tapos meron siyang mga kakaibang characterization doon sa pagsamba. Pakinggan natin.
There were a couple people standing by the podium, but everything was about to change really quick. First thing we noticed, they started singing songs, which is normal, but the songs were just about suffering and pain.
Okay, that's... Maybe there are themes to the songs na narinig niya, but not all hymnarian songs are about suffering. 'Di ba? Pinaka-paborito ko doon yung yung ikaw ba ay sa Diyos? Lingkod ka ba niya? Kung gayon, matulog ka na lang. Joke lang yun, ni-remix lang namin ng utol ko. Pero ewan ko, yung mga mang-aawit dyan could attest dun sa sinasabi ko na hindi lahat kasi about sa pain and suffering. Some of them are very joyous songs, praise songs. Probably nasa simula yung mga heavier songs, ganyan. Okay. Again, that's a wrong characterization of what the INC stands for. I mean, this is coming from a guy na hindi na sumasamba, pero this is not something na fair, okay? Yun lang yung gusto ko dun. Tuloy natin.
Literally the whole time. Like, you can't make this up. They were talking about how you were going to suffer and be in pain if you didn't obey over and over again. It was just extra. And I quickly found it.
Now, look at how he structured this. Kasi nasa 3 minutes pa lang tayo ng video niya. And dun sa unang minute, parang meron na agad bias about doon sa mga ex-religious, doon sa mga nag-umalis doon sa religion, 'di ba? Tapos ngayon naman parang sinasabi niya na may mind conditioning na tinatawag. Actually nasa Reddit thread 'yan eh. Well, alam mo kung yan yung basis mo, siguro naman lahat ng religion merong ganyan. Or any congregation na sasalihan mo, not just religion, that you are being conditioned that this is the best group, okay? Hindi yun exclusively sa INC, okay? Tuloy natin.
Really odd that throughout the entire church, the outside, the inside, there wasn't a single cross. Even
so yun, 'di ba? So hindi niya alam yung doktrina ng INC kasi ako natatandaan ko pa yan dahil handog ako yung tawag sa akin eh. Kasi dati akong Katoliko, hinandog ako. So hindi ko naman sinasabing kabisado ko, pero when I was a kid, talagang ine-explain sa amin kung bakit walang cross, kung bakit walang rebulto. 'Di ba? I think yung doktrina no nasa Old Testament, dun sa mga INC na kapatid natin. Back me up here. Mahina na memory ko about sa childhood ko sa INC. So I'm just saying na it is not normal na wala silang cross doon. Kasi wala sa doktrina nila yung pagsamba sa mga rebulto, and unfortunately yung cross in the context of the INC doctrine is a rebulto. Ay, nako, sir, dapat nag-research. Ako, alam niyo naman ako, pag nag-debunk ako, at least nire-research ko lahat eh. Do both sides. Para kung sakasakaling may bias take ako, madedefend ko. Dito kasi walang depensa to eh. 'Di ba? Doon pa lang sa constitutional rights ng mga kapatid natin that yung constitutional rights nila to express religious freedom, doon pa lang talo na yan eh. Kasi religious freedom na yung pinag-uusapan natin dito eh. You are free to believe what you want to believe in this country, and I do think that it is also shared by the United States. Tuloy natin.
Even though they claim to be the only Church of Jesus Christ. And that,
well, sila lang naman talaga yung INC. Ay, nako, hindi. Tuloy.
I was thinking, like, why did they make it seem so invite only? Like, usually you're trying to spread the message of Jesus Christ and stuff in church, but these guys weren't trying to do that at all. So we just sit there and chill until we notice something a bit odd. Now, I don't know 100%.
Yun, so hindi naman laging ganyan. You are free to come to the church, basta wag ka lang manggugulo. At saka eto kasi ginawa nilang for content purposes. I mean, siguro naman kahit anong religion kung gagawin mong content yung nila na barring the fact na dapat irerespeto mo yung ginagawa nila kasi that's in the law. You are free to believe what you want to believe. You can not come if ayaw mo, pero kung sasali ka naman, you have to show respect. Kasi yung ibang tao doon, yun yung paniniwala nila. 'Di ba? Ngayon, Nico David, ikaw naman parang di mo nirerespeto yung INC. Yung paniniwala nila sa political, pero they are free to believe what they want to believe. Ako, I'm talking in my platform, not talking in their congregation. Ito kasi pinasok nila. Ibang-iba yung konteksto, 'di ba? Tuloy.
If this is normal, but the guy at the podium just starts crying.
Ayun, yung pananalangin. Oh. Kasi ganyan talaga ang manalangin ng INC. For the reason of, out of respect dun sa mga kapatid natin, panoorin nyo na lang to. Pero ako kasi na-experience ko yan personally. Ganun talaga sila manalangin. Talagang humahagulgul sila. Nadadama nila yung presensya ng Diyos eh. I mean, it's a spiritual thing para sa kanila yon eh. So, ganun yung, ganun nila kinakausap ang Ama or the Father in heaven. I just hope na, ang akin lang talaga, dito kasi, we are 4 minutes in, meron pang 16 minutes that we will try to discuss some other time. This is a mere primer of what this content is about. In my opinion, this is an unfair characterization of the Iglesia ni Cristo. In the context of this, it became a hit piece eh. Hindi siya for the purpose of letting people know, or for the purpose of awareness, or even for the purpose of entertainment. Kasi it's a mockumentary na tinatawag, 'di ba? Hindi mo kasi siya matatawag na documentary kasi dapat documentary both sides of the story. Ine-explain mo yung rationale ng mga tao kung bakit ganyan 'yan. Unlike this video is this is already a debunk kasi nga some of these things mapapatunayan naman natin to be under law and legal, 'di ba? And being labeled as a cult, of course hindi tama 'yan, 'di ba? I mean, kahit yung kay Kibuloy, I cannot call it directly a cult kasi nga they have all the documentation necessary and I have to respect them out of religious freedom. But of course, yung ginagawa ng mga ministro nila outside of the religious context, yun, pwede kong i-debunk yun. But eto kasi, it's really an unfair characterization. Hindi nga, okay lang sana kung entertainment purposes to, kung si Gold to or si James to eh, na nagpapatawa eh. Hindi eh. This is an actual mockumentary that's showing that the INC is somehow a cult. It's unfair to the kapatid natin. I hope you get my point. Ewan ko lang kung gusto nyo pa ng part 2 dito. Gege mga lods.